Kabakwa went to me anti after the game. Coach Kasim Mengelo Kansi Ekasai. Don't forget the nations abedated on the league log Sansom and a Nigerian boxer LBPMO on the 29th March. Ushiana Kwenshi Wono Minister for Youth and Sports and Recreation Kofi Idi Adams was setting a 7-member committee and draw and our team STT out clearly in terms of reference and from Jumadieno Sanso and was signed Ekasa Edifa Hon Ewan for Monum. Udo any chemo ewo UCL make sure UEFA Champions League quarter final first leg games at Ghana the big game Arsenal etna Emirates eche Real Madrid esheneka Baku mienu miensa Declan Rice eheti brace ansana Mikel Merino enya one goal we kan ho Arsenal she miensa Madrid and to mianti Sanso ena Bayern Munich etna homa Inter ebe sheneka mienu team Baku na 2 games to coach ani din ede Hansi Flick for Barcelona wakasa Ediafa Barca versus Dortmund Sanso and Aston Villa game obo against PSG no Aston Villa so players ni bi akasa Ediafa game no we ni nsem bi eka ho ene de ba bedan wo ewo wuti kasa fidi ni so mo sema kakra idea ni ka na hye ne so say CAC bookshop na so yasene sa gudie mu nsem ayaboabo na finiam na ne yemfa me da hwefo nyina. And then Tamian Samanasi in Ghana Premier League match day 26 game back where Kermo Monday and a side game now Eba so Emma Nations FC Eche Karela Shen Kabako went to me anti Yanko that game Emmanuel Ano inya the only goal Eboa Emma Nations didn't Kunemu over Karela. Alright, so that was the only goal Emmanuel Ano in Emma Nations of Shebako Karela and Tumiante. After the game, coach Kasim Mengelo Kansi, head coach for Nations FC, Eka in Semiyakoti and Sem, coach Kasim Mengelo de Tuja.
They are not playing for playing sake.
You won against Hasselhoff last week. You've won again today. Going forward, what is your preparation for your next match?
We are preparing for the rest of the matches. We take match after the other. So, one after the other. So we are preparing for the rest of the game. Now we have about 9 matches to go. So we are preparing for the rest of the game. Take match one after the other. So we are on our preparation.
We play Dreams in midweek, and looking at how that fixture will move, Dreams have been the most consistent side. Would that put any pressure on the team?
Not at all. Last week we having 2 very, very crucial match. Play Wednesday against Dreams and Sunday against Kotoko. And Dreams, 5 matches, they've won all. We've not big clubs too. Those who are doing well in the league. So it tells us we have very, very crucial matches ahead of us. So when it comes, that's where we need to prove that we are ready to be among the contenders of the league. Now 2 matches will decide our fate, whether we can win the league or not. So we're going to prepare well for it.
Razak was absent today. Yeah. Did you feel his absence?
You could see the person who deputized for him at that position was the man of the match. So, although when he's in, he has some impact, but he's not into those who stood in place of him did exactly what we want them to do.
All right. The fans came, even though it is a weekday.
All right, so that was Coach Kasim Mingilo Kansi, head coach for Karela United. Don't forget, Karela, after so lose you still now or try to escape from relegation, Sanso and a Nations FC will be that third on the league log. On Sunday, and I say March the 27th, the big game, and I say game back to one Hansen Mubeti Yapana, the game between Vision FC or against Accra to Full, near Ajay Krakow Sports Stadium or Teba Newtown. Nindra Vision supporters a PMO or training grounds. No much as here, Kasase or Quembia Sono, Quasida on the chair to Full Ashom.
Supporters, and come here, home win, and come here, last some year we knew this trip, yes, we need. No man, you know, Nasa Siadia, a walk, Vision, Yabayan, Kitab, best goalkeeper. Forget it, penny, but yes, who has and crying, Yenny almost Tamanuta, Obano, Omunina, Fia, Penny, say, only the back about reading, but let the average normal. What's your saying? Yeah, oh, traditionally at 3, and soon to do. Oh, I have been our house, you go Sanya Bibetray. Yes, Obo. 3 Vision, Yamini say, share us 3. Intimate prediction. Any much cheaper, you did determination.
No, a Vision FC supporters and I shall say to Mobile Park. So, must start as I say, a Quambias and Quasida dear, how to fool on Mobachomo, a war, Tema Newtown, near Ajay Krakow Sports Complex in Tema. Away from a Vision FC supporters, I say to us amount, over the Black Queens of Ghana, Mabawano, Egusu Air Bobo Moho, Atrain, a year Afcon, I am Basso Meche, a man the Basso in Morocco, and Mabawano, Ebo Makete Mukopi movie, Maso Senegal, Omobo 2 friendly matches on my first game, Omobo against a Senegal national team, and my first game, no, Omodin Konema Andra. Almost science a boy against Senegal Mabawan and my 19 is baby and Senegal Chigana Ashe Kabako ayen to me auntie.
Qui joue, donc continue, elle va essayer de tirer, très mal joué.
Que l'attaquante ghanéenne a plongé. Allez, ballon rendu, attention à cette perte de balle.
Attention. Oh là là.
Anta Dembélé qui dégage, qui s'embarrasse pas de fioriture. Maman Diop qui sait pour monter ce ballon. Maman qui met la pression sur la capitaine du Ghana. Et l'arbitre qui intervient pour donner ce coup franc à l'équipe ghanéenne. Avec ce coup franc, Papis.
Très bien placé. Non, c'est très loin quand même. Hein. Mais on va mettre ça dans la boîte à quelques minutes de la fin, n'est-ce pas? Allez, Babacar Sall, merci. C'est quand une chaîne, c'est quand la prochaine canne, voilà, féminine voilà, féminine.
Anta Dembélé qui dégage, qui s'embarrasse pas de fioriture. Maman Diop qui sait pour monter ce ballon. Maman qui met la pression sur la capitaine du Ghana. Et l'arbitre qui intervient pour donner ce coup franc à l'équipe ghanéenne. avec ce coup franc, Papis.
Très bien placé. Non, non, c'est très loin quand même. Hein. Mais on va mettre ça dans la boîte à quelques minutes de la fin, n'est-ce pas? Allez, Babacar Sall, merci. C'est quand une chaîne, c'est quand la prochaine canne, voilà, féminine Attends, attention, on va suivre. Les Lions vont gagner ce match.
Et c'est le but.
That was the only goal here in 90th minute, and Senegal had the only goal. Boye and Momotimi Dean Konemu over the Black Queens of Ghana. Don't forget the first game of boy now. Black Queens are showing back, and also Archie Black Queens are share back. In 2 games, 1 win for Black Queens and 1 win for Senegal. Mabawana. Away from the Black Queens of Ghana, go switch in a national team. I swear, Nansamo and the under 15 national team. Kopiemo, Israel, the Mondialito future tournament. My tournament by Vienna. Now, your prayer head coach, Lady Ghana, the 15. I'm here to be a tournament now in Israel. And I'm Tena Efi Israel bo marketing BPM o magano BPM coach ya preko head coach for the under 20 under 15 national team no and Sporty FM ekasa airport okasa efa tournament a omutimi kudi nkonimo e Israel no yekoti ensem coach ya preko head coach for the national under 15.
Thank you. Preparing for this tournament and eventually winning it, how has the journey been for you?
It wasn't easy. We had a hectic 3 weeks. First, we need to pick the players and then put them in shape. Make sure that they are ready for the tournament. It wasn't easy, like I said earlier, because it was impromptu when I was called to pick the boys. But we managed, and play a couple of matches. We made sure a good player, when we play against a team and we see a good player there, we pick him and then we try him as well. So we did kind of matches and pick and in and out, and we managed to get initially we were told 25 players, and then finally we were told we had to submit 18, only 18. So it was kind of very difficult because we had a bunch of good players, but we managed to pick the 18, and we worked with them for the last 1 week and prepared them. Fortunately, when we got there, the trip was a bit hectic for the boys. Majority of them, they brought travel before, and for them to go through what we went through before we go to Tel Aviv was hectic. But they are kids. They just want to play football. So we got there, we psyched them, and started the tournament, and they delivered.
Winning the tournament, what does it mean for you? You have been through this process before and see this kind of talent going through this process again. What does it mean for you as a manager and for the
I'm a developer, and I've been through these stages as a player. I went through these stages, and so for me to see, to see the excitement on the faces of the boys, it took me back to the 80s when the time when we were there at their level, and it's good for my job. You get me? It shows that I'm doing something positive, and all I need to do is with my technical team, we just have to keep working hard, and when the opportunity again is presented to us, we have to just make sure that we deliver again.
All right, so that was Coach Yao Preko Ono and a head coach about the national under 15. Our Mutimi Kopiemo Israel away from national under 15 as well. Yanto the minister for Youth and Sports and Recreation, Kofi E.D. Adams, was set a 7-member committee. Nigerian boxer 29th March of BPM. Bukum boxing arena Brantiano, Asia and Aquentia Wurna, with Timmy Apa Brantia, Nasi Pamakumako, and so Sir Omunya Shimu, and Fadi Kofa, Winino, a buy and I'm drum, Ushians and Shaw for Espelia out the terms of reference, and the Jumadi Al Modinipa and so. Waton Safro Manaso was set up that committee, a major retired Amakan Amatefiu, former soldier, Sanso and a Peter Zwenis Esquire, Echo Asma, Samuel Bates Esquire, Eddie Papu, Juliana Ado Yebo Esquire, on their secretary, and I finish Dr. Martin Engam, or more and any pansom. Minister for Youth and Sports Apollo so many hwehwemu emfa abrante a free Nigeria a be share na kwanhia ne nkotie terms of reference and afi no so dwumadi a de show and send your chemu e de kire nipa enso a Apollo yin.
It is the view of the ministry and by extension government in Ghana that leading to the death of the Nigerian boxer Gabriel Oluwasegun Olariwaju, deceased at the Bukom Boxing Arena on the 29th of March 2025. 2. To determine whether the organizers or promoters of the boxing match took adequate steps by international standard to prevent the death of the boxer. 3. To determine whether the licensing authorities in Nigeria acted with due diligence and followed procedure in allowing the boxer to accept an international match in Accra according to his qualification and experience. 4. Examine the conduct of all officials, singular and collective, and recommend sanctions where such conduct does not meet acceptable standards.
Alright, so that was Kofi Idi Adams, Minister for Youth and Sports and Recreation, and 3FM, and I tell me a video in the fear, yeah, boy, dear mama, and what you know. Or signed in Sembi to just say, ye bon paye, CDC, and science so in CBU Sans yet. I can say, or show bois, your one huntianum, and then she a guaquam, send a bear, or yen and answer some cases. I are a hosem, a bintimi, and sign in CBU.
It is the view of the ministry and by extension, government in Ghana that let's take a cue from what happened and see how we can work together to improve our sport. And so, looking for persons who can do so, we needed to speak to a lot of you who have interest in sports. And the names, as Chief Director said, repeatedly showed up. And by whatever design, when we approach them, none, I must say none, showed any indication of resistance, or we needed to struggle to convince any one of them to undertake this assignment. This is because they have been ready, as they have always done, to serve this country and to help improve our sport, and especially boxing, and to assure everybody, Ghanaians, Nigerians, and any other person interested in the boxing sport that.
So that was Kofi Idi Adams, Minister for Youth, Sports and Recreation. And all the sounds of the two dry. You know, so the if you say, for back home, you know, share the